Good evening, everyone. This is Maxis, and I'm back with episode 30 of our Overwatch self-coaching Platinum Climb series. Really long name, I know. I should really think about sort of shortening that. But here we're going to be having a match on Route 66. We're going to start on an attack, and I usually do pretty well on these ones, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to assume that we end up winning this one, but it's still up in the air. From the look of our team comps so far, we've got 2 DPS, we've got 1 healer, and we've got 2 people waiting, and myself waiting, obviously. But I'm going to guess that we're probably either going to end up going Diva or Hog here, but it depends on what Kavath chooses and what Molly chooses. Of course, I don't tend to like to wait for other people to choose, because people don't, like, certain people wait until the very last second to choose, and by choosing a character myself, I kind of narrow their options and don't get stuck playing something I'm not used to. So Kavath is going Reinhardt, Molly's chosen Zenyatta. Zenyatta Ana, it works. We have a defense buff. We've got a initiating ult from our supports. It's not really the best combination because they can't really play off of each other, but the Zen's gonna want to be basically like back here behind the cart, but the Ana's gonna be want to be up here in the thick of it so that she can use her nice DM on the fire strike. The Ana's gonna want to be up close, like I think that's her right there, so that she can throw in her biotic grenade and get anti-heals and sleeps on enemies. So the Zenyatta is probably going to be playing further back, and if they have anything like a Genji or a Sombra, they're going to be trying to farm our Zenyatta. As far as enemy team comp, they have an Ana, they have a Reinhardt, and they have a Hog. So Reinhog isn't too bad of a combination. He's got shield break potential. We have an Ana as well though, so his main utility of take a breather is nullified. So that's just a thought to keep in mind. I almost managed to kill their Reinhardt there before I get hooked, and I'm just gonna have to back up while defense matrixing the Hog, because I was using my jets at that time, so I don't have my escape ability. Hopefully the Sombra over here can do a little bit to help me, but my prediction is I'm going to get popped here. Okay, I get my jets back in time. We lost our Ana to their Hanzo. Nothing we can really do about that. He was just hiding out here in the back. When our Reinhardt got charged, he took advantage of that and took out our Ana when she went to help him. Our Zenyatta probably got dove in the back there, but he was able to handle it. So now we're down to 1 healer. I think their healer is still alive. Our Genji just took out their Zenyatta, who is over here. So they have their main healer. We've got our off healer. I don't think that we can win this fight. Our Reinhardt just took another hit from their Roadhog. And the Hanzo's still alive over here. We've got both of our DPS, both of our tanks, and one of our healers. So actually, now that I think about it, we've got 5 still. We've only lost 1. They've lost 3. So we should actually win this, although depending on how the Hog plays, he can still turn this around. Now I'm trying to keep an eye on the Hanzo because he was still kind of flanking us. They took out both our DPS there, and in order to kind of relieve some of the pressure on our Zen, I was going for the health pack. But in my personal opinion, our Zen should have tried pushing up next to our Reinhardt, or our Reinhardt should have fallen back to him in order to prevent what just happened, which is where their Hanzo from downfield took them out. Now their Reinhardt's back, and I'm gonna have to disengage. Our Reinhardt is going for a bit of a flank. He's a little bit out of position, but I really can't be concerned with that right now. I have to preserve myself. I know that we're supposed to help each other, but at the same time that I realized that we were starting to lose that team fight, he should have as well and should have tried backing up. That's my personal take on that. Our Genji's going in with Blade. He should focus their Ana and their Zen. And now their Genji, who has already taken out our Zenyatta, has whipped out his blade. I think that's him, but I don't know if that's our Genji as well. So our Genji's about to die, but he manages to get out of there alive. So that was actually a bad target choice by their Zenyatta. I mean their Genji. He went for our Genji, and our Genji got away from him before he could uh, confirm the kill. So he didn't get his dash reset, and that kind of wasted his ultimate. Now he's on me. I've got 350 health. He's not going to be able to eat through me. Our Genji is up here with me, so maybe he can kill him, but it's not really likely. Plus his ultimate already ended. That was a bit iffy. I probably should have focused on getting it into this door frame. That was a wasted ult, I'm gonna say. I managed to get back into my mech, but out of the whole mech I got 7 health left after the remech animation. So that was a bad ultimate on my part. We'd already lost that fight.
Not seen a Reinhardt, I've not seen our healers. Only seen our fucking Genji in a while.
Now that is a true point there. I'm playing out there in the front. Our Reinhardt got killed when I had previously said he pushed up when we should have pulled back, and he really hasn't had the opportunity to get back since then. That's pretty cool, pretty good one, except for the fact that he overextended to do it. So we're out of luck here. Our Reinhardt pushed in. I tried to push in after him. It wasn't going to go well. Our team does seem to have been able to make some room out of that. We lost both of our tanks, but we'd gotten both their tanks low as well as most of their characters. Plus, we'd used their Transcendence. But it looks like they're gonna be able to do a retake here with Hammer Down. Our Reinhardt should have been looking for their Reinhardt. I made the choice to disengage there. Again, using ultimates after the team fight's already lost, not a really good idea. So that was on our. We're losing because we're not using our ults properly. We had low damage in the sense of Sombra, and we had a Sombra and we had a Genji. Genji could get picks, but he eventually switched to Far because he was being outplayed by their Genji. That's pretty poor ultimate. It managed to get their main healer, but it really wasn't very well aimed. But overtime does tend to force the best out of people, so we were able to take that. But I would say that our main problem so far has been the fact that we've not been using our ultimates. The 3 times to use an ultimate are to start a fight, win a fight, maintain a fight, and maintain a fight. There's no like you can't, and it goes in that range. You use an ultimate at the start of the fight to put them on the back foot. You use an ultimate in the mid of the fight when you see that it's gonna get picks and win you the team fight. And then if they use, say, a Genji Blade, you would use a Zenyatta Transcendence or your own Genji Blade to even it out and allow you to sustain the fight. But if you're the only one left, or if they've killed 3 and they have all 6 left, unless you can get a 4K with your ultimate, it's not gonna win or maintain the fight at that point. We have 2 people on payload. There's the whole 3 on point sort of like philosophy. Most pros say it's bull. It doesn't matter because it's more important to just keep it moving than it is to increase its speed, because it only increases by 30%. Their Widow went up here. She dropped down over there. I'm pretty good on our Zen, but most of the time Zens can't out maneuver a I'm not gonna get any of that. Most of the time Zens can't out snipe a Widow, so I was not gonna be able to, if I hadn't been doing what I was doing, our Zen was gonna handle it, but I shouldn't rely on him doing that, so what I was doing was fine. Now they've switched their hog to a Zarya. As long as I give her space, she's gonna command a lot of space from me. But as long as I let everybody else deal with her and focus on just eating her grab, then there's no big deal about them having a Zarya. It's just the fact that when she's high charge, she is a menace to deal with. Now, I was trying to get outside of his range there, outside of the range of his Tesla cannon. Now, it's risky what I'm doing. I'm trying to get back to our team so that they can heal me. But I should have gone out the back way a long time before. This whole time that I was doing that, though, I was holding up 4 or 5 players. So I was getting value if our team had been pushing. Our team had not been pushing the payload. Look at this entire engagement. That I was, at this point, it touched point. The moment, right here, it starts moving forward. And then it stops. So, 2 points, 7 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We lost a quarter of a minute to the fact that our team was not on payload, while I was distracting the majority of the team. We could have got it. Let's do the math on this again. The moment I touch, we're at 50. How long does it take us to get up to that point? We're 5 seconds in, halfway here. We are pushing. Okay, in 15 seconds we got here. So we could have been up to this corner before they were ready to push, and I probably would have been saved if they'd been pushing it that whole time. So, I mean, that's nitpicky, but that's the importance of keeping the Halo going. I really love that placement of Bob. He can continue pushing the point while if you put him on the back of the deal, he doesn't get moved with it. But if you put him on the front, then he's good. Then he moves with it, and that's just hilarious to me. And it's gonna turn out to be a bit of a nitpicky thing, because I think we're gonna cap with extra time left. So it doesn't matter that I was too nitpicky there about that our team should have been pushing the whole time that we were fighting there. But we would have had an extra 15, possibly 30 seconds there. And in Overwatch, especially in the higher levels, we would have had a minute 30 here. And if they get it all the way to the end, with less than a minute left, we would get 2.5 minutes to their 1 minute. So that's a pretty big advantage. Alright, let's move forward to the start of the match. I'm still playing D.Va, mainly because with my main issue with setting up here is I have a bad habit of WASD strafing off of edges. So okay, I believe the two Reinhardts, or they have a Brigitte here? What was it that he hit? Yeah, their Brigitte took the hit there. He should have been mindful of that. That was a brain dead move by him, just dropping down and charging. I think I'm gonna defense matrix him as best as I can, but at this point he's kind of a lost cause. I don't defense matrix him, instead I try to go for the kill. Now I'm going to drop down on cart because it's moving too far forward. We should have,
Yeah, our healers are just standardly bad.
that's not necessarily true. You can't heal stupid. And that's what our Reinhardt was, and my jumping down there was relatively stupid myself. But by that point they should have realized what was going on and what needed to be done, which would have been to just full on both of them pocket me and try to hold out as long as we could. Yeah, I hit the wall there. I'm actually fairly unpracticed at hook at this particular match's point in time, so yeah, I need to get better at him. He took our Ana, or hooked our Ana, and we're gonna wait. We were expecting the Ana to stay there and help us kill him, but she didn't, which is unfortunate. So we forced his ultimate, but we just lost both of our tanks. So it was kind of brain dead of me to keep trying to go for the kill at that point, but our Genji's just asking for Nano Blade. Alright, just my little rant. What's the guy's name? Top Genji player. Necros? I've never seen a play of the game or a highlight thing of his where he's not begging to be nano. So it's every Genji that has that problem. Yes, Nano Blade is very powerful, but if you can't do Blade without Nano, then I don't have anything to say to you. And that goes all the way up to pro players and whatnot. If they insist on being Nano Bladed, I don't care about them. It's a harsh thing to say, but it's just that's like saying that I carry the team, but you veritably needed somebody else to carry you in order to carry the team. So that's why I just don't like it. It's the mentality of how they act. How that hook managed to go through that rock there, I don't know. I miss her entirely. I'm not complaining about that. I'm complaining about the fact that it should have reflected off the wall. Their Reinhardt turned to run. He was lost. That fight was lost. So he was turning to run. There's no fault on him for doing that. But we did clear up. I don't know. Yet they hadn't used it. They didn't use Nano Blade for that fight, but they're going to now, and theirs is going to Nano Blade as well. And because I pulled him to me, I think it was actually after he. So right here, we are going to Nano Blade. He jumps up, gets he activates his deal. He doesn't get Nano Blade, I don't think. Or maybe he does there. Then he dashes in, blades, I hook him, he dashes straight up to get away from me. And because of that, his blade is wasted. I didn't see any value out of our one either, but between myself and our Zenyatta, we were able to force him out of force there to be no usefulness out of his blade. No use. He didn't get any value out of it. So we traded 2 ultimates there apiece, plus our Transcendence in order to maintain that fight. It's unfortunate, but we really can't really. I mean, the value we got out of that was pretty big. I'm gonna go on what I'm gonna refer to as a brain dead flank there, but it looks like I decided to turn around, which is good.
Kill Road, he's purple.
I hooked him because I saw him in the flame in his fire strike animation. So I knew I was out of ammo, but I was trying to prevent him from getting ult charge.
Nice kill.
He was pretty low already. He shouldn't have tried ulting. Panic ult basically. Unless you're Zenyatta, your panic ult isn't gonna save you. And then if you
If I
were
can get them
Zenyatta
to
and you
pull
panic ult,
forward a little
you're
bit,
gonna
I
get
can ult them from
chastised.
behind. I'm going through tunnel.
Again, I'm gonna try a brain dead.
They're going tunnel, they're going tunnel.
I deserve that. I got hooked before he used his ultimate, before he hammered down, so that's how come I wasn't pushing him off the ground. But yeah. Our team, it looks like our Genji was able to use that foreknowledge to
I wish I could pass my pot around.
now I said that because our Reinhardt was walking past with no help. But anyway, it was a scouting thing. We lost me up there, but then we were able to maintain pretty well. So I think that was okay. It was brain dead flank. I really don't know what I was expecting to have happen there if I did manage to flank it.
Are they going tunnel?
But the fact that I gave us forewarning allowed us to counter their flank, because we were playing up in this area, up by those rocks there. So we should just hold shield and just let him shoot us. Let him shoot the Reinhardt, or maybe shoot myself because he doesn't give the Ashe
Nice
ultimate charge, and then if we really take a breather when we hit like, I don't know, 450 health and just absorb the basically get a charge off of healing ourselves. That would have been the best use of that Bob for us. It really wasn't a good Bob for them. They should have waited till the
but remember,
this point
we
right
pushed it
here.
in overtime first round. Reaper's gone far right.
Alright, I don't know how that was missed.
Oh, you can animate.
I got bumped out, I got hammered out of my heal, bad at my hooks, so I ended up dying here, but I think most of their team is purple. Actually, we're all dead. The only one left is our Reinhardt, and he died first.
That's a full stagger. Let's just regroup before we go in.
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's do it.
So let's see what we can do here. I think we're gonna be able to retake. I don't have my ultimate. I don't know who does. Let's go back to here. We use Nano Blade again. We've got Shatter, we've got Pulse Bomb. That's all we've got for this fight. So going in, we've got 2 ultimates, and we're gonna have to try and sustain. Their Genji just went past, and I think he used his ultimate, so I would be okay. Our Genji switched to Doomfist, took out their Genji, which is a good thing. That's massive. Then we took out their main healer, great. We lost our main tank, but in a fight like this, the main tank's not as useful as other things. I managed to farm my ultimate, and we got through. But ultimately, this guy killing the Dragon Blade won us that team fight. We would have lost Tracer, we would have lost Zenyatta, and we would have lost Ana otherwise. So Negadion was MVP in that last fight. So all I've said about Dragon Blades, we'll let it slide on this guy. Anyway guys, that's going to be it for this video. Another victory, another 25 SR toward Platinum. If you liked the video, please leave a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe, as well as hit the bell notification icon so you never miss another video again. Thanks so much and have a great day.